All right, chat. Sorry for the confusion. I know this was originally going to be a Doom stream tonight, but apparently Bethesda doesn't know how to unlock their own games when you buy the 2-day early access thing. Just like with Indiana Jones, it won't let me play it right now, despite me having the game in my library and supposedly ready to go. Just is like, nah, you're going to play the game either tomorrow or 2 days from now, like everyone else, despite you getting that early. Bethesda, you suck. Just want to let you know that in case you'd forgotten, now that you're owned by Microsoft and everything, you still suck. But you know what? This just gives us an extra day to finish up Clair Obscur, so we don't have to worry about it. We'll have it all, put away behind us. So tonight we're gonna finish that up, chat. We're gonna beat this here game, see what happens to all the French people, the nice, pretty French people, and then we'll play like no more like Twinkie JRPG stuff. It'll be like manly men fighting viscous demons and much goo. Much goo can be promised. Not so much goo in this French game though. Thought you finished this yesterday? No, I did not. I can go fight the final boss now, but I was like kind of doing a bunch of additional stuff. There's really only like I think there's like 2 additional things left I can do, like to get like all the parties like ultimate weapons or ultimate limit breaks. I'm just gonna call them limit breaks because I forget I don't like the name they came up with it. And then we're gonna go fight the final boss. But that should be a full stream anyways. No Doom guy. Maybe tomorrow if Bethesda gets off their ass and unlocks my version of the game. That's what happened to Indiana Jones. I had to wait an extra day for them to unlock it. Usually by the end of stream, it'll be unlocked when I don't have time to play it. But my apologies. I know some of you had your heart setting on ripping and tearing tonight. Instead, you get baguettes and croissants and, well, slashing and dashing, I guess, and pairing. Unlock it. Yeah, it's that the version of Doom I was gifted was the premium edition, which lets you play it 2 days early. But for some reason, isn't unlocking for me. It's just like, I don't know why. No clue. But it's the way it is. But how are you guys doing, huh? Our disappointment is immeasurable. Well, mine is, I'm the one who promised it, and I'm the one who even put up a thumbnail for it. And even, brainstormed a fucking banger-ass stream title of Deus Volt Doom. And, now I gotta reuse that again tomorrow. It won't be as fresh. I'll skip this stream since I'm still trying to get a copy of Clair Obscur 33 to play for myself. Or is it sold out or something? Or you don't want to play the dirty digital edition, huh? You got some time, Celestial, before I get to the finale. I'm only gonna be doing like optional stuff at the beginning, and then I'll be doing the finale. Then you can check out. Good Dart, doing my job as the counterbalance at work. What does that mean? You're the counterbalance at work? It's sold out everywhere. Damn. I can't. It's been a while since I bought a physical copy of a game, so I never have to worry about that anymore. All right. Also, let me get this going properly so I can see both chats at once. Can't leave the Twitch guys alone. Also, hey, Twitch chat, there you are. Trying to play Doom? Stop. You have violated the law. Your stolen copy is forfeit. Pay the court a fee or Todd Howard will do things to you. Alex on things. Alright, now I can see both of you. Knew the makers of this game were big Final Fantasy VII fans, but I can't believe I missed the reference to the card game where the guest role says won a game of dual dyad apparently. I think I can't run into that guy. Stop right there, criminal scum. Well, yeah. Sorry, no Doom tonight. Maybe tomorrow if it unlocks. Well, that's just how it crumbles. I will never again trust Bethesda's early access shit. Never again. I will always now assume it won't work. It's twice in a row it's happened. They're a funny little company, chat. The present stopping a camp-like person from spurging out a camp-like person. You just got Monaco? Oh, he's a good one. You'll like him. Saw your new video yesterday. Any new updates on your Tinder profile? I haven't got around to it yet. I actually would need to make the Tinder profile since I've never used a dating app in my life. I just thought that mainly made a good joke that, we can bond over our dead fathers and parents. That makes you irresistible to me. But hey, I'm glad you liked the video. Apparently that line was a kicker for a lot of people. We can bond over our dead family. Bought Red Dead 2 yesterday. It's a bit of a slow burn, hard to get into. The opening of it in the mountain is the slow part. Then after you're past that part, you're in good stuff. You're in the good territory. Funny, I like Ciel, Loon, and X for party formation. I've honestly kind of used all of them pretty about the same. I think I've used Loon the least, but until recently when I got a good spell combo going for her, and it seems to just mess people up pretty hardcore. Pre-order Death Stranding 2 today. When does Death Stranding release again? I think it's in the summer, isn't it? I think I'll be able to like finish Doom and then maybe go right into Death Stranding if it's like June or July. Though my plan is to finish Doom pretty quickly, get that video out. You're only real Assassin's Creed protagonist if you want revenge for your father. Has there ever been an Assassin's Creed protagonist that wasn't out for revenge in some way? I guess sort of like the first one that what's his name? Altair. He didn't really have dead parents. He was just like doing his job and got fucked over. I think he might be the only one. Like everyone I think of, there's some I didn't play, but I know most of the ones I didn't play also had dead parents. Edward Kenway. Yeah, the pirate guy from 4, right? Yeah, he wasn't really motivated by, dead parents. So I guess he's the only one other than Altair. I could be the masterpiece. I could be that would be my worst nightmare, but I could be an Assassin's Creed main character. Use Loon to spread burns and Ciel using my mark skill. I usually I have a combo where I put burn on everything, then I like use a ice thing to like get a second turn and also fill up my stains, and then I nuke everyone with a multi-hit spell that uses all 4 stains that I filled up. Pretty good. When you want revenge on Copston, I mean, not really. Revenge ain't really doing much for me. I'd rather gamble. You know what? I'm gonna take my dead parent, rage and use it to Vegas. Like, hey, I need to make up for this injustice. Put all my money on black. Chad, is it weird that I don't know how to play most of the gambling games? Like, I don't know how to play like slot that shit. Like, you spin the thing. You use it 50-50. You just bet on red and black. You have my sympathies for your late father. My old man passed away last year, so I know how it feels. Well, I mean, hey, I wasn't laughing at your pain there, by the way. I was laughing at mine. Yeah, my dad's death was not pretty. It's one of those things like I had to like, oh yeah, that happened. But no, I thank you for your kindness and your $5 super chat. But a lot of people here, I imagine, lost loved ones and family members. But yeah, it is what it is. Slots have a spot for your debit card. Yeah, slots is just the machine. But it's the table games I don't know how to play. Hey Dart, how you doing? Better. I was planning to play Doom tonight, but the game didn't unlock for me despite having the edition that's supposed to let me play it today. So I had to switch to Clair Obscur last minute and ruin everyone's expectations. But it does give us a day to finish this and get it off my calendar. So I won't be coming back to it after several days of playing Doom. Stop watching porn for this. I know it's hard to pull yourself away. What were some of the tags on that porn video you were watching, if you don't mind me asking? Can't wait for Doom. Oh, oh fuck, I can't wait. I mean, I'm being forced to. Bayek wanted revenge for his dead son completely. I mean, it's still a dead family member. He was like, they just like flipped it instead of a dead father. It was a living father, dead son. That's not that different. I haven't talked to my dad in like 15 years. I'm assuming there's a good reason why you haven't. And it just you fell out of touch. He lives on the other end of the state. Toss them tags in chat, bro. Everyone toss your favorite Pornhub tag into chat right now. Let's be open as possible. You think there will be enough pork to send new Doom from what I saw the story trailer? Absolutely. If I can make a send video for Doom Eternal, which was pretty light, I think I'll have no problem sending Doom the Dark Ages. I mean, this one has like a clear-cut, like bald evil villain, and like other characters helping you out. Yeah, it should work. Got my ego stomped in a tin miniature tabletop Warhammer. I was only allowed to assist as some female vampire lady, totally all talk. No military skills. Said that as a joke, huh? BBW, huh? Hog. Step bro. Redhead, huge breasts, huh? My dad died. I thought my dad died last year was actual Pornhub tag for a second. MILF tattoo. Ebony. Based. Really trying to stop watching porn. Well, I'm making jokes about it, not encouraging it. But hey, I respect you wanting not to like indulge. Bassam didn't have a dead parent. Well, now Loki is a different thing. Well, he had a dead son. Can't remember the porn star's name. You know what? It's probably not a good idea to start remembering too many porn star names. Tattoo big ass. I'm into hand holding, you know, some real kinky shit. I know what you. I know there's a lot of anime you're into, and that's like the most deranged. That's some German ass shit. I only watch porn in self defense. Huh? Christy Mack. Well, that's one I haven't heard of in a while. That's the one that almost got killed, right? Like she was dating an MMA guy, and he like just kind of like flipped out on the steroids. Can't think of two corn stars off the top of my head. Good on you. Good. Only two. You only need two. Mass Effect 2 DLCs are god. I need a break. I need to still sin Mass Effect 2. Been lazy. Good facial reconstruction. Yeah, poor girl. Getting just beat up by someone like that. No spoilers, but one plot point was a little surprised about what was Sael and Loon don't really react that badly to being part of a weird painting world. You think an existential crisis? I mean, I guess there's just no time for it. That'll probably come in time. Right now, they're just like, hey, I mean, perception is reality. So does it actually matter that they're part of this painted world? Who knows? Maybe the world that Mael comes from, or whatever her real name was, is also a painted world, and they don't know it. Could be. If hey, that's the whole idea of simulation theory. Which one is a simulation, or is it a simulation within a simulation within a simulation? And it's like just like layers of an onion. Would the DLC get a sin video for which game? But yes, I do send DLC now on my Patreon. Too many spoilers dipping out. We technically. Oh yeah, true. Sorry about that, Celeste. Forgot. She thinks like I do. Mia Malkova. Don't know her. The DLC were not memorable. Assassin's Creed games and even Batman games. Please don't mention dead parents. Please don't mention dead parents. Please don't mention. Oh fuck. That was one of my lines, wasn't it? Reality checks. Pain reminds us often enough yet that that is age 52 me talking, not younger me. Well, hey, way most 20-year-olds complain about things these days, they're already like, you know, feeling like they're 50. So just keep that in mind. But hey, if you know what, I've known some pretty spry 52-year-olds. Hell, I've known some. My mom's like 65 and she still gets around like she's 30. So I'm hoping I got those genetics. Like, hey, mom, did you give me those like, you know, good aging genetics where I just don't, you know, become decrepit? Name a game where the protagonist's parents are both alive, or where they have two living parents. Well, it's the thing is, most of the games that go out of the way to mention parents or show them off do end up kind of killing them or doing something with them. Most video game main characters never get their parents mentioned, I feel. So I'm sure there's plenty out there, but they just aren't important enough to be mentioned. I'm half Asian? Where did you get that from? I'm not half Asian. Oh, because of my mom just like aging really well. Like I said, sometimes it happens even to white people, all right? Max Caulfield's parents are both alive. Yeah, but is she really a video game character? I know some people would make a convincing argument that she ain't. You know, I'm going to assume both of Gordon Freeman's parents were alive at the time of the first game. Probably not at the second. Where's Cloud's dad? We actually don't know who Cloud's dad is. I mean, it's kind of like assumed he was like a soldier and, you know, and died. But he wasn't important apparently. Rewatching your Kingdom Hearts Sins videos and thinking about your comments about Sora's mom. Oh, well, Sora's mom, I think, is a running joke throughout the fandom. She just like gets that one line about Sora at dinner, and then just like her son is like gone for years, and he doesn't seem to care. Never brings up his mother. Too busy adventuring. The choir is going to Seattle for a tour. I'm really excited about it, but I won't be attending streams for you. Hey, it's understandable, man. You put on a good performance, all right? Thinking about buying Clair Obscur. Maybe I'll wait for a sell. Might just buy it outright. Since I mean, hey, it's actually, you know, $50 is pretty good. You know, that's about as good as you're getting for a game of this quality at this point. I don't see anyone else doing it. But if you want to wait for a sale, perfectly understandable. I'd recommend that too. It ain't going anywhere. It'll still be there when you want to play it. Let me check one more time. Is Doom available for me yet? It is not. Still grayed out. Can't press the play button. Thank you, Bethesda. Thank you very much for like ruining the plan for tonight. Made me like change it after I made the thumbnail and everything. So, Chad, we can go fight the final boss, but we're gonna go do this optional not this optional place. This is something else. I was doing a few things off stream today, and then I kind of stopped. This is like some Crimson Forest thing, but we're gonna go like get Mael's like final limit break, and then if I can get Manoko's final limit break, that way all the like personal stories these guys have are finished, and then we'll go beat the game. Here's what this shit's all about, though. Real question: Sarah J. Smash or Pass? I don't know who Sarah J. is. I'm assuming porn star. Yeah, I guess you gotta like. Oh yeah, you probably need to like get all these spirits and then fight something, or you get something out of it. Who knows? But we ain't got time for that shit. Or do we? No, we don't. Or do we? No, we don't. Let's leave this place. It's my cue later. Hey, Isaiah, you have a good night, man. Hopefully I can play Doom for everyone tomorrow. No, I haven't tried going in here yet either. I'm kind of curious. What is it even called? The Endless Tower. Is this like one of those like 100 level dungeons that you'll find in an RPG every once in a while? $33 levels? What ain't we doing that shit? I'll go inside and see if they talk about it or something. Do you edit your own videos, Dartigan, or do you have an editor? I play the game, I write the script, I do the editing, and I record the lines. So the only thing I don't do for a video is create the intro and the thumbnail. Those are created by me, by my graphic designer. So basically everything is all me. But
That's
other than
she
that,
used to paint and create.
Yeah.
A proper challenge.
yeah, I'd rather not do that. You love that? I mean, I think it's pretty impressive, but you know, it does slow down the process. Got to do it all myself. There have been times I've considered getting like maybe a video editor, but then I'm like, you know what, that shit's expensive. Choose your trial. Stage 1. No, nope, that sounds boring. Alicia, I must say, you've surprised me. Didn't expect you and your friends to succeed. Certainly didn't expect the doppelganger to pull you into his schemes. He was supposed to keep an eye on you, not recruit you. But you did well. All that's left is for Renoir to clean up the canvas. Alicia, don't be emotional. You know this is necessary. Spare me that drivel of how much this canvas means to you. I spent far more time here than you. Painted half this world with Verso. He went on adventures here while you sat reading in your room. Perfectly fine leaving Mama here to work on her sorrows. And if you insist on staying too, well, that's your choice. But Renoir will not stand for it, and I need him to help me with the real conflict outside, not waste more of this time in here. Now, if I grow tired repeating myself, Renoir will do what needs to be done. Why don't we have some fun instead? I could use some fun. Good, I'll show you what you missed out on all those years hiding in your room. It's a game Verso and I used to play. Sketch some figures, doodles really. I believe your friends call them Nevrons. It's a creative name, I like it. Verso and I named this challenge the Gauntlet. Survive them all and I'll show you a true drawing. Come on, Alicia, have some fun. The Gauntlet lies within this canvas. Don't worry, death in there isn't final. Every canvas has its own rules, and I find death a boring outcome. Don't you, Alicia? Beat the second toughest boss in the game, the one who heals every turn. You don't parry every move, but that's a boss there's even tougher. Have I fought that boss yet? I don't think I have. I think I tried fighting the giant snake last night and it kind of killed me. But I also found this one dungeon in the game where you gotta like beat 4 other things, I think, to unlock it, and it's like apparently like maybe a super boss. What did you think of that boss? The toughest boss and is the worst? I haven't actually fought the super boss in the game, so at least I've only fought the big snake and it killed me pretty quick. Can't wait for the sim video for this game. I mean, it should be pretty good. But tonight, I do want to finish this game up by... Can you continue playing and adventuring after you kill the final boss, or is it just like, oh, you gotta go directly into New Game Plus? Something I'll need to know with it. Hold on a second, let me close my door. Door shut. Anyway, enjoy. Gotta go. A chooms go boom. You have a good night, man. Thanks for showing up the chat. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Just teleport you to before the ending boss battle. Okay, that makes sense. But I don't really want to do this right now. I might check this out at some other time. No, I have my sights set on the tower that Ramayo. Will be here tomorrow. I want to see. I might be able to play Doom. I'm just assuming it'll unlock for me tomorrow. I might be wrong. You never do get to fight one of these big guys, do you? It's one that was eating the mountain. Boo. Oh, and this was what? I do want to try killing this thing too, but from my understanding of it, it just takes forever. He's tough, yeah. I think he's like, you get like a really good picto from him, though, I believe. But we're going over here right now. Over there's where Monaco's. No, that flight was kicked. Hold on a second. I see a pale spot in the water I can soak up. Sophia Loke is the porn star I was thinking of. Never heard of her before, actually. You want to know what the Picto does? I believe it basically lets you, every single person who has it equipped, take a second turn immediately. So basically you get 2 turns every turn. Sasha Grey is a pretty recognizable name. I don't think she's been in porn for a long time though. She wasn't really my thing though. All right, this is what we're gonna do this and then possibly go finish the game tonight. By the way, for those of you who are bored by this game because they've seen me play it 10 streams in a row, my girlfriend is currently finishing up Silent Hill 2 tonight. You might want to check her out. She's currently streaming right now, actually. Gonna be doing the final area of the hotel. All right. I should maybe change my. Actually, they're all kind of. Yeah, Sael needs some work. She's getting a little underleveled right now. We'll put her in the team for a bit. She hasn't been in the industry for over a decade. Yeah, I mean, yeah. A lot of porn stars have probably been out for a while. I think she does this. She like retired. She does like legitimate work now. He's making wine, I guess. Someone here in this world has to be doing it. What's your favorite area in this game? Honestly, in terms of like visual looking areas of the game, I couldn't really pick one. They're all really stand out. But possibly like the Lumiere, the town. I like the bent, melty looking Eiffel Tower.
Papa and his parables.
Parables?
He never paints just to paint. Everything has to have layers and layers of meaning and purpose. Everything's a lesson.
The Twitch streamer, not a titty one either. I mean, hey, hey, you're probably tired of that.
Hope.
Going to charm stream, more trying to avoid spoilers. Hey, go give my girlfriend you'll support too. Is the Twitch chat just all porn star names? Look, sometimes they settle on a topic.
Knows I have vertigo.
Right now they're talking about retired porn stars actually. But yeah, we're gonna keep this stream. Now since it's the finale of the game, we're just gonna keep it, y'all. Actually, I don't know how we're gonna keep it. We'll let it go. We'll see what it does. I was all hyped up to play Doom today, so my brain is still in Doom mode and it's confused because I'm playing in JRPGs. Like, wait, what the fuck? Very high fire damage. It applies 5 burn per hit to all enemies. 2 hits deal self damage. If failed, consumes railing. Yeah, I don't really need any of her other abilities because I'm not gonna use them. My current combo is pretty damn good. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with what I got. Yeah, don't need to change anything. Same with him. I really don't know how to put together a good build for Verso. It's all of his moves just seem to do kind of the same thing. I do need a break move on him though. Because I think I got rid of his only break move I had. Damage. Does he only have one move that can break? Okay, this one. Perfect break. Deals very high single target light damage. That's a really expensive break move. You know, I'd just rather have this. Light damage, 5 hits. We'll replace this. Apparently the battle arena gave you Mael's best weapon, but I don't know if you can return to get it or if it's the battle arena. I actually got it from there actually. That weapon's also been nerfed. So it's still probably really good, but I haven't really built Mael for that kind of like brokenness either. I've mainly focused on her like, you know, being I don't want to make the game that easy, all right? Actually, I got a bunch of like resources I should spend. I'll eventually spend all these points. I think Verso really comes into his own when you get the thing for having 2 turns. You can charge moves and be that seems like it isn't necessary for him because a lot of he's just a weird character build.
Who grasps the sky.
I hate climbing.
Do I really okay. I'm hoping this doesn't take as long as I think it's gonna take. Everyone else's like personal story quest optional was nowhere near as long as this one seems like it's going to be. How far are you in the story? Oh, you're asking Pop that. So you're asking me. I'm streamer brain right now. They have. He's got a pot on his head. I mean, what else did you have planned? Doom? I was gonna play Doom tonight, but it didn't unlock for me.
Flames on me. Please survive.
My turn.
Since this is the last stream of this game, hopefully for Doom, how is Sael's name? I just keep calling her Sael. And we'll continue to call her that.
Radiance away.
Here we go.
Your brother love this game? Hey, I'm digging this game. Pretty good. Well, that fucking hurt.
Bring it on. Good stuff.
think I might be a little over level for this area. Do you feel about the characters of the game? So far, I've enjoyed all the characters. I can't think of a single one that's like, this one could have been better. I was kind of surprised that, like, Gustav was, like, kind of killed off so quickly, and his girlfriend, her death, I guess her death was I was thinking she was going to be a more important character because she was focused on the beginning so much. But no, she was just like, or I guess that was his girlfriend, whatever she was. That was just there to demonstrate the gamaging with a more personal note. But they're still good.
Yeah. Blades. On me.
Radiance.
Here's your card.
It's locked on you.
Radiance away.
Who's the white-haired chick? That's Mael, after she discovered something about herself. She used to be a redheaded girl. I guess they couldn't keep Charlie Cox for more than half the game. I wonder if that's actually the reason. Like, he's got stuff to go, Phil. We can only have him for so long. Oh, you haven't played FF5? I played a little bit of it back in the day. That Gustav scene was very reminiscent of a famous scene. I do know a lot of people die in that game, though. Let me go back and check this little area I opened up over here. I think they ran out of budget for the big name VA. Honestly, this guy is better than him. So I don't know why the other one would be paid so much. I think they just want, I don't know, it might have been. It was kind of weird. But I'm assuming that just to raise the stakes. It wasn't done because they just couldn't afford it. I'm giving the benefit of a doubt here, alright?
Nice.
There are some things in the game that are a little undercooked too, like this ability I got that lets me break rocks to access areas I couldn't access before. It's usually just like, here's like a little alcove that lets me open up, and there's like another color of lumina inside of it. Doesn't really open up anything too crazy. And most of the stuff you can access once you have the ability to fly is just like, here's a bonus fight you can have. There should have been a little bit more of like a world quest, I feel, for some of that stuff that's optional. Did feel the dead friend for motivation cliche. Well, everyone in this game has dead friends and parents. That's kind of like the theme. It's like, don't think they needed that motive. Their entire motivation was already set. Also, there's something I want to mention that I'd completely forgot about. Do you guys remember when there was a gun in this game and he almost like shot himself in the head with? Or not this guy, but Gustav? How come no one uses guns when they have them? Like, Gustav had, like, pulled out a pistol that was about to blow his brains out. But you never see a gun ever again. Like, no, use the swords. How do you feel about the reveal that everyone except Mael is fake? I'm fine with it. I mean, fake is in the eye of the beholder, too. How do you know that the world Mael comes from isn't also a painted world that's not technically real? I wouldn't be surprised if they go with that angle at some point.
Blades. On me.
Here we go.
Ready. Here's your card.
Fantasy is allergic to magic guns. I mean, they have guns to use. I don't know why they don't use them on the expeditions. Guns are cosmetic. Yeah, it was a wall hanging gun only. You weren't really meant to use it.
Are they trying to fix things or break things?
Yeah, they all like to shoot too, but they don't shoot with a gun. They shoot with this like energy shit from their hand.
Jealous.
So they have guns, but they want to use them, but they don't want to
Pull her back to the
use a gun.
ground.
Is this part of the parable?
Everything is.
He used it for free, yeah, but no one else needs it though. Everyone except Titus is fake. Technically, yes, a little bit.
Blaze on me.
Here's your card.
Maya. Dodge.
Let's
They
calm
shoot it
apart.
from. I mean, so what was like Gustav shooting actual bullets? I like her silvery white hair more than her red. I think I could go back to her red in cosmetics if I want.
Let's calm apart.
I need to crit more cryptos to allow me to like regenerate AP faster.
Here's your card.
Gia, incoming. Let's calm apart. Didn't really need it. I need it.
Swiftly now.
Anything down here? Also, what do I have on her that's making her like? Let's see. Tactic shots is You know what? Yeah, you can go ahead and master that for us. If I'm being frank, some of the skills you still use seem weak in comparison with others. Does 5k fire damage for a strike while the others enemies receive 15k fire residual from the... I have no idea. Like I said, I don't really know how to use Verso very well. Verso's also weird is that he has to like go up in rank to do damage. So you have to, when he starts at every fight at D. So yeah, you have to like build him up. So if a fight goes very quickly, he doesn't really do much damage. But I don't know. Some of my characters just are built different. Is that you in Charmsy's YouTube thumbnail? I don't know. I didn't see her thumbnail tonight. Verso sucks outside of rank. Out of S rank. Yeah, if he's not an S rank, he just doesn't do as much damage. So you really have to do a lot of parrying with him to build up that, you know, the rankings. What's the hardest game I've ever played? You know what? Probably the Elden Ring DLC. If we're talking about a game that's hard but also somewhat fair. Because there's definitely been games that were just broken beyond compare that I just stopped playing because they just weren't fun to play.
Watch out, my Al.
Ready to go.
Careful now.
As you can see, my L is my damage dealer. Verso's your favorite to use? I don't know, I'm not too big on him. Hello, what's up, Zuckle? How you doing, man?
Finesse and grace.
I would have lived. Incoming.
Not today. Here we go.
Oh, you were a tough one. She's like Sephiroth's daughter at this point. Assassin's Creed Odyssey flashbacks. That game is an anomaly for being the only game Dart has had to outsource footage from. What part did I have to like do that? Honestly, that is not the only game I've had. I always use my own footage, but there are times where I've lost footage and I had to like take a clip from some other channel. I also definitely had to take a few. I had to take all the audio from another channel that uploaded all the cutscenes to YouTube for my Assassin's Creed Black Flag video, because I recorded that, and my footage was there, but it didn't record the audio for some reason. So I had to rip the audio out of like cutscenes people had uploaded to YouTube and splice those in under my own footage. And there's been times where I've like lost footage and just had to like I can't replay the section without playing the game from the beginning.
Good
So
stuff.
let me just find like someone's footage online and like me like put it in there for like a second or two. And that was all that was over here. Only game Dart didn't finish and went from outside footage instead with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I did finish Assassin's Creed Odyssey though. Like I literally beat that game. You've got enough damage, Mile. Here, have some agility so you attack more. Finally put some points into vitality for her. Tu es une volée. I have, you know what, French. That's exactly what I thought as well. Greek Assassin's Creed game. I remember you gave up on the Minotaur boss. That was just like an optional thing though. That's because I was like really rushing through that game because I didn't want to like level up to like meet it at face value. I was like, let me get through this piece of shit and not like focus on level. Did that not break? Oh, for sure that break.
My turn.
Here's your card.
Careful now.
Really need it. Didn't really need it. Could have lived.
Oh.
Radiance away.
Yeah, you can break it. And they take way more damage once it's broken.
Let's carve a path.
Why did my shots now take up like 2 AP when they used to only take 1?
Watch out.
On guard.
What's up, Sean? How you doing? New pick though. First free aim shot. Each turn deals 200% increased damage. It can break. What's the game that, despite sales, left no cultural trace or impact on gaming landscape? I remember that pathetic substitute of a game that was Biomutant. That game did not sell very well, from what I remember. Are you asking for a game that sold very well but has left no mark on something? Let's see. That's a good question, actually. 'Cause I feel there's very strong examples of that, and I think a lot of them have been very recent. Like just take this in for example. Assassin's Creed Shadows apparently sold pretty well, a couple million copies. I don't think that's gonna leave a mark on anything. The game sold 1 million copies. Biomutant did? Yeah. I mean, I was at one point interested in that game, but then I saw it after it came out. I was like, yeah, no, I won't be playing that. I don't know. That was always like an indie game though, so I don't know if it was ever going to achieve like massive like cultural like change. Assassin's Creed Shadows leaving a mark on how people will continue to destroy. Well, that's nothing new. We all distrust them already. Alright, chat, who wants to agree with me that the platforming in this game was their worst idea? And the fact that they add a roll to it at the end, so you're constantly like jumping to a ledge and then rolling off of it, really annoying. What about every Call of Duty game past Call of Duty Black Ops 2? Call of Duty, each individual Call of Duty game does not have that big of an impact, but Call of Duty itself did have a tremendous impact, especially for that generation of games, the Xbox 360 and PS3. Like every game wanted to kind of like be like Call of Duty to a degree, so they started copying like some of the stuff they did, like their color schemes. Like literally even Final Fantasy 13 was influenced by Call of Duty, the success of that franchise. So no, that, you know, like it or not, that game did have an impact. It's now receding, because Battle Royale is where it's at these days for that kind of game. But it did have its moment. Alright, we can go up that way, but let's check out this first. You know, I'll make another statement. Despite me loving Resident Evil Village and it's selling very well, I don't think it actually like moved the needle much in video games, especially for horror games, versus say like Resident Evil 7 did. What was the purpose of there being a ladder to take me up here? There's like nothing actually up here. Oh. Vampire, yeah, the vampire lady was the coolest thing in that game, though. But she didn't really get used that much.
Finesse and grace.
Here we go.
Let's start. Okay.
I'll tell you another game that sold very well and got a lot of positive like press. Deathloop. Everyone was like freaking out over that game, and it was a good game, but do you see anyone really caring about it now? Do not like Death. It wasn't for everyone. I enjoyed it. but I didn't think it deserved like game of the. Like, some people were like just losing their mind over that shit, and it was like, you know, come on, it was all right, but it wasn't that great. Actually, just kill this thing before I move on.
Incoming.
Did you play Resonance of Fate? I don't think I have. This sounds like a anime kind of thing, though. Am I right on the anime thing?
Save me.
Look out.
And these things are kind of annoying.
Here's your card.
My turn. Incoming.
What do you think of Final Fantasy VII Advent Children? I don't think much of it. It has some good fight choreography, but that's about it. It just visually it's uninteresting looking to look at. It's all blab and gray and everything else. It like makes the world of FF7 seem really boring. It makes the characters just seem hackney and cliche. I'm not a fan. Fading Man. Which is worse, to die or to be one who survives? To grieve or to be grieved? To die. Death is over in an instant, but the one who survives carries that death for the rest of their lives. I find myself grieving before they even pass. Grieving what could have been, grieving what is to come. She'll never forgive herself, she'll carry her scars with her always. What? Would that I could ease her burden. The man has gone silent. Psychonauts 2, yeah, Psychonauts 2, I like Psychonauts 2 though, keep that in mind. But yeah, Psychonauts 1 was always like a niche game for a lot of people who played it. It didn't really sell that well. But the fact that it even got a sequel was kind of impressive, but yeah, I'm not gonna like claim it left a mark on anyone. As for what, Last Guardian and Prey, which Prey? You talking about the Doom-like Prey or the one made that came out a couple of years ago? Both would, probably actually, fit the bill of like not really moving the needle. Last Guardian, yeah, that game was never gonna live up to Shadow of the Colossus though. Hey, what's up, Vicente? What you up to, man? Did I come this way? I don't know where I'm currently going. What is your opinion on chewing on broken glass? Not great for your teeth. Will give you some interesting stories to tell people though. Probably will let you get a speaking engagement at like high schools, telling people not to chew broken glass. So, possible career opportunities for you. Where am I even going right now? Shouldn't have rested. Do you think the new Team Ico game will be it's not really, it's like some former Team Ico people, right? I mean, hey, maybe. I'll hold a candle for them. Aren't you someone who would choose to the option to glass them when the situation is brought up? It depends on what we're talking about, actually, in the situation. Okay, this is not the right way. Incorrect. But there's plenty of things I would like to glass, yes. Would Conker's Bad Fur Day count as leaving a mark with hardly any sales? Did it leave a mark? I mean, I guess when you look at it from the perspective of like this was a Nintendo published game, maybe. But I don't think so. Compared to other like games Rare made that did leave quite the mark on everything. I think The Last of Us lost its impact on the game industry despite... Yes, exactly, I think it's more of a TV show impact now than a video game impact. I don't think The Last of Us 3, if it ever happens, will be quite as big of a deal as The Last of Us 1 and 2 were. Conker's Bad Fur Day 2 is so bad. Wait, there's a sequel to that? Wait, you're lying. I mean, you're not lying, but there's no sequel to Conker's Bad Fur Day, is there? I feel like I would know about that. Did you go into that huge tower? That's where I'm at right. Well, this is a different huge tower. The other one is like a 100 level dungeon or something. So it's like one of those like really shitty in-game dungeons that almost every RPG gives you. There's a canceled sequel. Oh, well. It's probably canceled for good reasons by Microsoft or Nintendo. Gameplay-wise, Conker's Bad Fur Day wasn't that great. They were just like, hey, look how the South Park edgy it's being. Last of Us 2 broke a lot of trust with fans. I don't even know what you would do with it now at this point. Like, what do you do with it? Do you, like, continue on with her immunity storyline and try to stop the disease, or what? What do I do with... Speaking of, let me, like, get you over 6,000 HP. I feel like you'll be comfortable at that level. Final stage of the tower also spoils the final boss. How long does it take to get through that tower? What do I want to do with you? I don't want the payback move. It seems like it might be pretty good. As for you, I'll continue saving up for this ability. Storm Caller. All enemies receive medium lightning damage at the end of their turn and low lightning damage when they receive damage. Have you played any Indiana Jones game beside Great Circle? Yes, I played the one set in China a few years ago, Emperor's Tomb or whatever it was. That one was actually pretty decent. I remember liking that game. It was weird and goofy at times, especially that scene where you're like outrunning a car inside your like little cart that a man is like, you know, pulling in front of him. It's got a name, but I forget what it is. But yeah,
That
I remember.
Nevron
I
just
enjoyed
kick
it.
a different Nevron off the tower.
It looks that way.
Wait, what?
Good stuff.
Been a while since I killed a mine. In reality and in game.
Ready to strike. Here we go. Yep.
Take your shot. Okay. Good.
fought too many of your kind. I've learned your moves. Also, Kefka Kefla, thank you for your 3 months of being a sub. Actually, you just subbed for 3 months in a row all at once, so thank you. I think this is your first time subbing? Hey, thanks, man. Alright, let's see. Gotta keep building up points.
Let's cover path. Watch out.
Okay. Full deck.
I need to, like, break this guy before I do anything else.
You're outmatched.
Shit.
Guard up!
Stuff.
You enjoyed the sim videos? Hey, I'm glad you liked it. Did you watch the most recent one? Revenge will break. Alright,
Your fate is sealed.
if you enjoy my sim videos, I also have a Patreon where you get classic and DLC sim videos you don't get anywhere else. Make sure you give that a look. Find the link down below. Yep, I'm doing that commercial again. Doing it every single time I get an opportunity. Switch to the virtual stance. Target burning.
Flames! Rain!
Let's carve a path.
Let's dance! Great!
Oh shit.
Do me in. Yes! Up!
That's all. Ever make an FF6 remake? I want Dark Descendant. I mean, if they do that, I guarantee you I will. We got Baguette and Baguette close. Fortunately, you're quite poor. Well, hey, then continue watching YouTube for free. But I understand that, man. Never spend the money you don't have. I grew up poor myself. Books. Still debating myself. I want to play Kazan or Doom. On one side, I lack some good Souls-like on the other. And I would like a real cool Kill Cthulhu. I mean, killing Cthulhu is always beneficial. For your mental health, that is. I went out of my way to kill that mine. This place is far too big. What do I get down there? Nothing I really need. Let's continue going up. I'm assuming as long as I go up, I'm going in the right direction. Well, that's ominous looking.
Flames! On me!
Here we go.
Here's your card.
CL incoming.
Eyes up, Berso.
Would have lived. Watch out.
You gotta shill every time you get a chance, or I'll shill for you. I mean, hey, I appreciate it. Shilling is hard work, you know.
Let's spill some
PC users already have 2B mods in this game, huh? PC gamers will put 2B into every single game at this point. If they can mod it, you will find 2B in there.
Blades. On me.
That's better.
Careful now.
Would have lived.
There's a 2B bot, now you must get it. All it takes. Buy this game when it's on sale, I mean, hey. Not a bad strategy. You should buy most games when they're sale. Let's just really need to play it right then. Or it's like a business and you'll purchase like it is for me. I'm sure I'm passing up stuff here, but it just feels like it'll take forever if I just lollygug. Going back to games that left no mark on gaming history, I feel Horizon games, yes, Horizon is definitely that way. They're just open world games that have a nice visual design, but they don't really add anything to it other than that. And their storylines are completely stupid. I still cringe at the villains of the second game. Like, what were they thinking? They put all that work into visual design and just be like, yeah, what if, like, billionaires go into space and then kill everyone on Earth?
Here we go.
Here's your card.
Careful now.
Good.
Not impressed.
Barely managed to pay for plus. Hey, world's tough these days.
Your fate is sealed.
Ow, back itchy. I need to redo my pictos at some point. Every time Sael says this, I want to follow with a Simpsons meme. Here's your card, Your Majesty. Which season of Simpsons does that come from? Because I don't recognize it. It's been a long time since I've watched an episode of Simpsons. I literally was like a child. I still amazes me that show is running. I still, to this day, have no idea who's watching it to keep it going. I never hear anyone talk about it anymore. But it just keeps motoring on. I feel like there's like a lot of Gen Xers out there who just like still tune into it, but just never talk about it. Queen of the Harpies meme? Like, I don't recognize that. The updated YouTube mobile app. Oh my god, it's so ugly. I can't even use the YouTube mobile app anymore. It says my phone is too old for it to run on. Why is this game so praised? It's fun. That's usually why any game gets praised. It's just fun.
Your father?
Fun to play. It's got good characters, good story, looks good, and it's $50.
Everything worse.
Oh, I understand that.
And it kind of revived turn-based games.
Only child.
Yeah. Claire's the oldest. She's just so perfect. So accomplished and talented. Papa's favorite. He's so proud of her. And Verso. Verso could always make Papa laugh. Had so many inside jokes. Then there's me.
And then there's you. The actual favorite. The one he calls his hidden star, but who's too shy and self-conscious to see it.
Yet here I am, messing things up even more.
Look around. He just wants you to fly.
New Viking game coming out that is said to be turn-based. The name is... interesting. This Orphilion is different from the rest. It does not sabotage, it builds.
All these inventions. Gustav would have loved to see this.
But he's dead, and he ain't coming back. Well, technically he can come back.
Good stuff.
Oof. You would have felt shortchanged paying full price for this? You don't like this game? Oh well, it's not very well. Has Dart streamed or sinned Nier Automata? I sinned and streamed Nier Automata. And I streamed the remake of the original Nier game, but I haven't sinned it. You know what? I don't really want her to lock up that eye. Nah. Needs more survivability. Actually, let me change up my... Okay, we need to get one more level on Ciel, and then we'll change her off. Or Seal, as I should be calling her. Said it would have been 100% okay paying full price because of, oh, okay, I misread you completely then. Opposite direction. I mean, I consider $50 to be full price for a game. I've never stopped thinking that. I think $50 is a fair price for most games. Even the ones that call themselves AAA and want to charge $70 or more in the future.
Great.
Protecting tint. Healing tints also apply shell. Okay. That could be good. Need to like use a few more of these. %5 increased damage per turn, can stack up to 5 times. Yeah, he kind of needs that actually. Healing an ally also give 2 AP. I fully admit my Pictos have not been arranged very well. Well, let's see if we can deal with this nightmare looking thing.
careful now.
Here we go. Get ready.
Your build compared to mine is godlike. At some point, I just stopped spending points on new abilities. I feel like it's easy to forget to do that. The game's UI is kind of fiddly.
CL incoming.
Ow. Also, Loki Dog Productions, thank you for the $10 super chat. The game World War I horror game Trenchies. It's only $9.99 Steam. Here's a 10. I think you will enjoy it. Trenchies. Is that the isometric one where you're like a French guy in World War I? Or is it something else? Send me do you mind sending me a link to it on Discord if you have Discord? Because I might forget. Let's do this off somewhere.
Saved me.
Really? I got so many blight stacks on me.
Lady Luck smiles today.
Like, did he like die from hitting me too hard? I do like that Mael is basically our Squall with her constant attack abilities a little bit, yeah. Well, a lot of the characters are like Squall in that regard. And they're all depressed. Excuse me. It's either the OST hit #1 of Billboard's top 100 classical album charts. I thought that was pretty especially for a composer who they found off SoundCloud and never worked on a game before. Yes, that is very impressive.
Expedition 61. Margot.
But I didn't know it had gotten that high.
See, but I disagree. I don't think she's lonely. She's alone, but she's not lonely. They clearly have some sort of society here, and she's the odd one out. Well, except for her co-conspirator in the workshop. I've never seen creatures fighting amongst themselves before. I admit,
I'm not sure if I can
I'm
access my
impressed
Discord
by
account
her
at the moment. I will
creativity
try
and
every stream.
drive.
No, that's fine.
I feel almost like a traitor for saying it. But
Just
there's
remind me
something
also at the
about
end of
her.
stream. If you're still
You
here.
can't help but want her to reach the sky.
If you had your own painted world, what would you make it into? Thinking. I don't know, honestly. I think it's one of those things you decide once you have the power, not beforehand. You know, I just recreate the world of Berserk. How about that? That seems like a fun world to be in. The Cajun punk thing, and that was never fully formed, so, but maybe, who knows? I really should try to write a novel again. It's been, I mean, I've probably gotten a lot better at writing since then. Maybe someday. Good evening. Hey, Cook for Souls. What's up, man? Okay, we almost at the top of this thing. Watch me stream it. Didn't you say you had problems with coming up with actual plot? I had concepts of it to, like, you know, quote someone pretty famous these days. But I never, like, you know, found the full story, you know. But I mainly spent a lot of time working on the world for it. Just because I think that's what I prefer doing, is like world building. What are you doing over here, Mr. Demon? Hurt by fire.
On me.
Nope.
Careful now.
That's come apart. Here we go. Would have lived.
I'm waiting.
She's dead. She's dead, I swear.
Ready to parry. Okay.
You keep doing that. Oh, I missed that one.
Still need your help.
Watch out, my owl.
Parry it.
My turn.
Please.
Prepare for oblivion.
Prepare for oblivion, he says. Oh, that didn't work.
Oh well.
Shit, why can't I do that now?
Lovely to see you. Time to hit big. Burn.
She absorbed that. Well, you're dead. Write your autobiography and make it a bestseller, then let me be made into a movie where Henry Cavill plays you.
I'm waiting.
He's got the chin for it.
Maya.
Ready to go. Look out. Take your shot.
Okay. Take your shot. Feel better. Take your shot.
Oh no.
Nice. Ready to go. Let's dance.
How I get a turn.
Ready to strike.
Lady Luck smiles today. It's locked on you.
Goodbye. What's another game trope you want to revitalize? I have a feeling you'll say immersive sims. Well, actually, there's a really good immersive sim that just came out that I plan to play soon. What's something I'd like to... A trope? Well, I guess you mean genre, not just trope. Well, I would have said turn-based, but that feels like this game might have done it. But... what's something I'd like to see revived? I don't think there's anything that's currently dead that I would like to see revived that I personally want. I'm sure there's lots of people. It's like, what about RTS, man? And I'm into RTS players. I feel for you. That's not a genre I've ever been into. But yeah, I can't think of any like genre that I normally play that's kind of been dead for a while. I'm thinking, but platformers are still going strong. You just have to get a Nintendo, a Nintendo system for them. Yeah, I don't really think of any like genre that needs reviving right now. Although for me personally. Blasphemous is a good platformer. It's sort of a platformer. It's got platforming in it, as most side scrollers do. For some time, DMC style hack and slash have been dead, but now they're coming. Yeah, those always have like their like ebbs and flows. Some of them aren't really dead. They just like, yeah, we'll have like a few years where you don't get too many of them. I think I've reached the top. Bothers me here, turn-based is dead when Persona... I am very well aware that, you know, Persona, as well as all the other Persona-like games that developer makes, are still around. However, you do have to admit it is really just Dragon Quest and Persona for the longest time. But the thing is, there's never really been a... Western developers never really got into making this type of RPG. They left it to Japanese developers. And maybe I'm being a little biased here. I do think it's important that you have more than just one genre game coming out of like an entire region. It needs to be something that's like done by all of them. So this being like the first really good Western turn-based kind of JRPG is kind of a big deal. It's just because, you know, I don't know. I don't know. There's something about it that's very appealing versus something that's very anime-ish. What upcoming Chinese games are you most interested in? What's that one that had all the kung fu in it? I never can remember the name of it.
Hello.
What Chinese thing has all that kung fu in it? I don't remember the name of the game. I'm sorry. That's the best I can give you. It's one everyone's really hyped for, though.
Alicia. Your letter.
Za worldo, la worldo, or le worldo.
She blames us. Doesn't she? You didn't deserve that.
This is too French for me to understand with my Anglo-Saxon brain. Can I get like a merch of that? That looks pretty cool.
Oh, you're the real accent. You know, Papa painted her. So, you know who she represents? You like being here with her.
Pardon? Friendly duel with like bladed swords? Sure, why not? And give me that banger. If this were a Dark Soul game, this would be like one of the harder fights in the game. Alright, you know, setting on our fire should trigger her a little bit since she did get burned in one before.
Okay.
Think we'll do it like that, huh? Kind of like hard to see my own attacks to like dodge, to like parry them all.
I can do it.
I gotta heal.
Good. Okay. That's better. Let's spill some ink.
That's like, okay, never mind, she's dead. painted me version of my, haircut. What do you think the argument for parries and dodges in this game are just glorified QTEs? I mean, that is kind of what they are, but it's since it's not in a cutscene, it's not quite the same thing. Or at least it doesn't feel that way. Technically, you can make the argument that every single button press is a quick time event, if it's avoiding a negative outcome. What was that fight for?
I guess this represents his hope for us. For me, then. Go. Claim your piece of sky. We both deserve to fly. Let me give you a new beginning.
Alicia.
Send me to my family.
Wait. Mael!
It's trauma. You need that on a t-shirt, though. You know, gamaging is just feeling very similar to like sending an unsent back in FF10. But instead of turning into fireflies, it's just like, what if they turn into rose blossoms? Did she absorb Mael? No, she sent that Mael back to her like family in the real world. I think. Best ending sin in your series? I hate this series. I mean, that was me speaking from the heart, by the way. Well, that's something you didn't want. Don't. Okay. It's over there flapping. That Mael never existed. She was a creation of the paintress. Oh, okay. Verso refused to talk to everyone back at camp. He stands alone by the lake for a while and then decides to go and talk to him.
I'm sorry. It's what she wanted. I owed her that much. We owed her that
Most of your
much.
sim videos, you're usually just poking fun at something you enjoy. With Assassin's Creed Shadows, it was literally fuck this stupid game and fuck this stupid series. I normally don't like even having that message be in my video where it's like that, but at the very end, I thought it was poignant just to point out, yeah, I don't like this one. I just felt I wanted to have something witty there to say, but it's like, you know what, let me just be blunt here. Let me just be absolutely honestly blunt. Like, I don't like this game or this series. How much side stuff do you have left? I'm actually gonna go try to beat the game. This was like important side stuff, I felt, since it gives me her ultimate attack, and also that seemed pretty relevant. So the only other side stuff I would consider doing is Monaco's little thing as well, where I gotta go
You
beat
honored
someone.
her
That wouldn't take
wishes.
very long, and I don't think it's nearly as important as
That's something neither you nor Renoir
don't think
ever
it's as
did.
important as this.
And not Maman either.
I didn't get to say goodbye. You didn't wait.
Flying Manor seems relevant. Oh, the one
You
that's
didn't
like
give me a
frozen in the
chance to
ice. I might
persuade
go
her.
see if they say anything at it.
She knew what she wanted. You wouldn't have been able to sway her.
She's not you. You don't know that.
But I need to beat the game tonight too.
But you didn't even give me the chance to try. You just erased her.
Verso.
You've lost two brothers. You know what it's like to lose your sibling and never get the chance to say goodbye. You painters, you just do what you want. You don't care how it affects the rest of us.
I do care. I know you're hurting, but the person who made that decision wasn't me. It was her. Would have been wrong to deny her just so you could try and talk her out of her decision.
She's the last of my family. I have no one left now.
You have me. You have us.
Mile, I wasn't ready.
Don't understand. You were ready when you set Papa free. You expected that he would erase the canvas and everyone in it. Isn't that the same thing?
It's different. It's different. Why did she do that?
You know why. But you're right. I should have thought of you. I should have given you a
Wrap this
chance
up
to
so we
say
can
goodbye.
expand tear until it is done. Expand tear?
I'm truly
No, we're gonna be
sorry,
Deus
Verso.
Vaulting Dooming.
At least.
There are two versions or of all the same. There's the
She's free
painted
now.
version and the ones from the real world. Doesn't sound something. I should be able to have another conversation with Mael to get her ultimate limit breakdown.
Mael,
I'm getting quite tired of people telling me to... accounting. The monolith looks strange without Mama or her number there.
it feels empty now.
Yeah. I kind of miss seeing her there. I wonder what Mama's doing now. She must be so upset.
Main party members are reflections of people. Well, this was Verso's painting, so everyone in it is technically Verso, the original Verso's creation. Like Monaco was actually based off the family dog.
Yeah.
Claire won't be happy either. They're probably driving each other crazy right now. Although, I doubt Claire's been home much. Knowing her, she's probably hunting down the writers responsible for the fire.
Sounds like Claire.
Yeah. Barely saw her when I was home. She took Verso's death very personally. Well, we all did.
I've met her 3 times.
You have?
The first time was right after the fracture with Expedition Zero. She stopped us at the barrier.
She told you everything then?
Yeah. Then tried to kill us when we wouldn't go home.
Claire.
She found me years later and tried to recruit me. Then she found me again. 16 years ago. Told me to keep an eye on you. I think she felt you were safer here. Away from her war.
Wait. So, you've been watching me this whole time?
From afar. I'd slip back to Lumiere occasionally.
So, you knew where I was, and you left me there too?
I couldn't exactly take you with me, but I tried to look out for you.
I was trying to be the Oron of this game.
And once you left Lumiere, I stayed close. I cleared all the really dangerous Nevrons out of your path, and I pulled you away on the beach.
But you also let Renoir kill the rest of the expedition. You didn't help them.
There were too many of them to save.
I need to ask you something.
What?
You wouldn't lie to me, right?
I think we're well past that.
On the cliff. Gustav,
What is it?
did you let Renoir kill Gustav? Could you have saved him?
Yes, truth. No, I got there too late. You know what? Tell the truth.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Why?
I was afraid. If you found out about the canvas and he was there, you would refuse to help me send Maman home.
So, you let him die?
I did. I should have told you everything sooner, but I couldn't take any chances.
Thanks. For telling me the truth. Yeah. It looks bland without a
Just beat the game. It's so good. I agree. I'm liking this game. I'm trying to beat it tonight,
paintless?
actually.
Paint something.
So we'll. I've heard there's multiple endings. I'm not sure what you do to get a different ending.
How about, Papa, you go
So I guess
home.
I'll find out. Maybe you just choose at the very end.
Catchy.
Come on, let's do it.
Versus bond is now unbreakable. Forged in truth. No, you said you preferred Gustav, but how's Verso as an MC? I mean, they're basically the same, but yeah, I think Gustav was a little bit better. I think we have nothing to really talk about with these two, with these guys. I did rescue another one of those little paintbrush kids to get my reward for that. He gave me a hairstyle. What to upgrade with her? Give her more health. So the only person I haven't got the ultimate limit break with is Monaco. Why don't we have Lunar Sael argument akin to Tifa or Aerith? I mean, because you actually sleep with some of these characters in this game, so you don't need to. There isn't any like will they, won't they. Like I've literally had sex with her 3 times. And depending how you do it, you can also like sleep with, you know, Loon as well. You know, proper gamer rewards. I'm assuming all that stuff over there is like in-game content. It's high level as shit and you just die. So with Tifa, well, supposedly. It's one of those things that's left up to like, hey, maybe they did, maybe they didn't. Never really can know, because they didn't show him. Maybe they will in the remake. They'll settle that discussion. I'm just gonna quickly walk into this place and see if it's important. If they have anything to say. But I really do need to go finish the game by beating it.
Accord silencieux de nos âmes,
Manor from old Lumiere.
lèvres fantômes,
So that's where it went.
et râle
Wait,
pâle.
why is
No. Something's
c'est un-
different.
why are they speaking French all of a sudden?
Au loin,
Good
elle s'élève,
stuff.
seule, sans détour. Songe, sans retour. Lumière, s'éteint. Les pétales d'iris envahissent les rues du jour déclinant. Nuée complice du clair-obscur vacillant. Nuances de chagrin, ils dansent autour des heures littorales. Éclipse, florale, lumière s'éteint. Variation dans l'air, vapeur de nos chairs.
The lyrics of
Respiration
the song. I don't
amère,
know. It doesn't like the guy
lumière
singing.
s'éteint. Contretemps volontaire, contre-champ solitaire. Lumière s'éteint.
There's nowhere I
Si
can
le
go.
temps se perd à contre-courant,
Entered the set for the
le
channel,
miroir s'entend
Chanel
dévoile la
commercial.
nature. Si nos pulsations jouent à contre-cœur, notre amour veillera sur la mesure. Lumière s'éteint.
Is that all you get? Is this like someone speaking in French here?
Valeur du jour, cœur sourd, miroir de nos amours, lumière s'éteint.
French deal. This is like gonna be
Attache
DLC,
armée,
you say?
Cordage resserré, nœud marin et récif carmin. Flot secoué, doute à chavirer, lumière s'éteint. Nuage à la dérive, lien en déclive, brume qui déteint, lumière s'éteint. Seul, sans
Yeah, there's
secours,
nothing I can do here except listen to someone speak French.
songe, sans contour, sombre, pour toujours,
Guess I gotta let him stop.
lumière s'éteint. Aux dernières lueurs d'outre-mer, à l'aurore d'un nouveau jour, les cormorans volent à contre-jour. Lumière s'éteint.
French rap. I've heard French rap before. That is not French rap. Oh well, whatever that was for, I wasn't for me. Alright, how about we go finish the game, Chad? There's not really much else I can do besides, I guess, fight Monaco's fight and get his ultimate limit break. But fight seems a little cheap. And I don't really want to do the 30 level, like, tower dungeon over there. I know there's a bunch of stuff over here, but I'm assuming this is like in-game stuff, but just gonna murder stomp me, so what's the point in doing it right now? You just run past a lot of enemies in the final dungeon. I mean, I got time, I think, to do it, probably. I'll definitely like check out some of these locations later, if there's anything to actually do over here.
Flashing through the sky.
Instant Mortizonia, I had that feeling.
Here we go. Flashing through the sky.
Let me grab this glowing water over here real quick. Doom not working? Yeah, it's not unlocking for me for some reason, so I decided to play this tonight. Final final dungeon is really lengthy, you don't want to do it this stream. I kind of do, actually. What is a flying pot roast? He's actually the good boy.
Go!
Let's get to it. Study abroad in Montpellier, where this game was made. Feet. Monaco side quest? I'm not that interested in it.
Wait for us here. It's dangerous for you near Papa. We'll have to move fast.
Hey, what's up,
I
Brian?
can't maintain them for very long. Tomorrow comes.
Death. They're doing a very Lord of the Rings thing there. Holy shit. Yeah, play that fucking music. This is what God and anime sounds like together, you say. You know, I'll just grab. Yeah, I'll hold on to her coins because I decide I want to use them for something. For this, all enemies 3 hits, consumes all 4 talent. We'll grab this one. Hello. Who's the best character so far? Honestly, all of them have been pretty equal, I feel. I mean, you can have your favorites, but in terms of like written, they did a good job with it. But honestly, Monaco is the best.
These expeditioners are glorious wreakers of havoc.
Hey, listen to him.
The sword of Mia.
Monaco, he loves feet, he loves fighting, he's got a sense of humor, good comedic timing. He's just lovable. And he's based off the main character, like the main lady's dog.
Nice.
Well, that will help.
So can I kill one of these things? You like Monaco but not a side quest? I just don't have time to do it as well. He's the problem. Otherwise I would.
Thanks. On me.
Here's your card.
That was a weird animation. Or whatever.
A storm has come.
Really play when falling below 30% health once per battle. Cut. There was an update for Doom, so you should be able to play it tomorrow. Let's hope so. Yeah, fight on, dude. Kick their ass.
Good stuff.
Hype. This is French hype. It's a hype we've never been exposed to before. You know, like I said, they're making a movie of this game already.
Oh, lovely.
Who's the final boss? I think it's Renoir. Oh, Papa. Shit. How can you make this game into a movie? There's been plenty of other games that have been made into movies, so I don't see why this one's that special. Yeah, I remember this is where we started the game out, actually, on these rooftops. All in is where it began, you know. How well do you think they would do with the movie? I don't know. I mean, it's just a plot. You could like turn an RPG into a movie pretty easily, I feel. Let's just give you more damage. Seriously, this guy was just a SoundCloud musician before they discovered him for this game. Like, the fuck? How does that happen?
The 32s.
Wait, these guys are enemies now?
Let's spill some ink.
Are these guys on my side?
Here's your card. Brace yourselves.
Oh, they're citizens, okay. Found the guy who wrote the story on Reddit. Yeah, apparently, like, they just, like, got extremely lucky with everything. Like, found all the most talented people they could to, like, make this accidentally. People with immense talent you never see proper. I know, it's like why I find it so, like, incredible. Like, it feels like that just doesn't happen too often. Especially, I don't know, it feels like usually there's a few steps before you reach the making a soundtrack like this. Like, I feel like if you're that talented, you get noticed a lot easier than for, like, a video game.
An advantage.
Let's spill some ink.
Here's your card. Danger!
Nice.
Wasn't that one of Gustav's old moves?
Danger!
Way to go.
Also, thank you, Hassan, for the $2 super chat. This is not JRPG, it's JRPG.
Let us stain them.
This is a little overkill for this. Viva la Revolution. Do you hear the chanting of what's that freaking Les Miserables song? Do you hear the chanting of the angry men or something something da 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 ba da da da. Not be slaves again. That's what we're doing right now. You feel that spoilers ruin a game? Spoilers can ruin anything, not just a game. If it's a narrative focused, then yeah, they're a big no-no.
Let the ink flow.
Here's your card.
It's locked on you.
Ow.
Look out.
Ow. Can I jump? Can I jump? Hope you are playing this game while eating a baguette. Sadly, no baguette.
Meet your...
Dartigan's past that point in the game anyways. What point are we talking about?
Here. Your father. He's at the tower.
Yes.
My arm.
He loves the Eiffel. Isn't it beautiful here? The paintings are always astonishing, yet I wish she would understand. What? Just what it means for me to paint. What do you mean? Boy has gone silent. People with the most talent and skill I find are the weirdest places online. Like one of the longest written works is a Smash Bros fanfic. The longest written work? Like, how many pages are we talking about? Doom, you guys asking for Doom? Doom maybe tomorrow, if it actually unlocks for me. Let's see. Fuck yeah.
Interesting.
Will you finish this game first? I mean, I should be able to finish it tonight.
Finesse and grace. Flames. On me.
Dodges, yeah.
You guys are super weak. What Doom will you play? The new one. Oh, and I say that right as this one like eats me alive.
Let us stain them. Chroma is flowing.
Game just came out, give it time to settle, yeah. Yeah, I was going to play Doom tonight, but it just wouldn't unlock for me. Sadly. Your favorite Doom game is Doom 193, that 1993 you mean? You mean the original one? I've actually never played the first 2 Dooms before my time as a PC gamer. I've only ever played Doom 3, Doom 2016, and Doom Eternal. Also, $5 super chat from the Sun. The Smash Bros. Fanfics is a 4 million words. That's 4 Harry Potters or 8 Lord of the Rings. I'm kind of curious how they keep the story going, honestly. How many years have they been, in creation? 4 million words, huh? Stabby, stabby. You will give me that purple thing. I can't imagine spending 4 million words on Super Smash Brothers. What if Doom clone but called Goon? I mean, that's actually not a bad idea.
A storm is coming.
Parry it!
Ready to evade. Flow.
What console did you start your game? Technically, I started playing on Atari, but it wasn't mine. My babysitter would bring over this ancient-ass Atari when I was like 3 years old. They'd like give me something to do because we didn't have a console at home. Because, you know, poor family and all. So, first thing I ever played was an Atari. First console that I ever physically owned was a Sega Genesis. But even that was like very late. Like, this had already been out for years. Like, I think the PlayStation 1 was about to launch when I got a Sega Genesis. So yeah, first game I ever played was this really shitty boxing game, or I guess by today's standards, on the Atari. Have you played My House map mod for Doom 2? No, but I've heard of that, and I've considered actually playing it. You seem like you might be pretty tough, but you seem pretty goth, and I appreciate that. Your babysitter sounds awesome. I barely remember. I just know that I spilled milk all over her over the counter once, and she got upset with me. She had to clean it up.
Danger!
Good. Nice.
The storm is coming.
That's some fucking damage. You heard it all. This combo I've got going for Loon is just too good. You're offered cocaine tonight and you turned it down? Hey, I'm proud of you, man. Augmented counter 3. 75% increased counterattack damage. Yes, please. Not. First free aim shell, longer shell. Isn't really that great. Counterattack damage. Did you grind for levels or something? You are doing much better now. I did a little bit, but not really grinding. I just went and bought a few fights here and there, but I didn't really do much off stream. Not enough to get myself really powered up. Or do you just learn to play? No, from what I've seen, most people in this game are a little overpowered by the time they get to the end. It's just that kind of game. Oh, we're going the wrong way if we're trying to get to the tower. I don't even see the tower.
The Opera House.
The Opera House.
What have we here?
This is a very Zen Arkan moment. Lumiere has suffered much damage. Something in the water. Ask SK to bring it to the surface. The Journal of Expedition 60. Legendary expedition known for its unorthodox tactics.
William, Expedition 60. They mocked us when we said the human body is the strongest of them all. We trained relentlessly, and now our bodies have achieved the pinnacle of human performance, with which we are able to crush our enemies. We are so much more agile and aerodynamic without the heavy uniforms constraining our glorious muscles. With Leslie's unstoppable training regime, we are impervious.
I'm sorry, what?
That's how we were able to charge through that ghostly Gamage barrier and reach the Paintress. But it seems we've been wrong about what she is. The Paintress is just as trapped as we. The real terror lies beneath the monolith.
Thank you, Dr. Yarn Hooker for the 6 months and Dr. Baby for the 100 bits.
Well, I was tasked to warn Lumiere, but it seems I might have run out of time. One last swim separates me from Lumiere, but even with my mighty muscles, I don't know if I can outswim the Gamache. So here I write my final message. Bare naked muscles will save the world. And don't waste time on the Paintress. Aim for the bottom of the monolith.
They just went out there naked, like they're like Pillarmen from JoJo. But no, Verso, his journey with them. Oh, he was definitely naked with them. Not too bad. I only missed 3 of these things. 37, 42, and 47. And the Julie and Simon. What happened to Expedition 69? Nothing like you're probably hoping. He figured out the mystery wasn't swollen enough to make it back. My muscles, they did nothing. Oh. Apparently being naked lets you just run through that barrier that we had to get a magic sword for. Ow wow? I think you meant oh wow wow.
Wow.
Thank you for the bits, Doctor.
Nevrons from the Axon Islands. What are they doing here?
Like Axon's their Papa's creations, not Claire's.
This shit reminds me of Falling Star Beast from Elden Ring a little bit, yeah. That enemy right there definitely reminds me of Elden Ring.
Place on me.
Let us stain them. Here's your card.
Ready to carry. That's better. That's better.
Look out.
Brace yourselves.
Oh, you feel silly shielding people that are dead. Good. So is this final dungeon supposed to be hard at some point? Does your better half stream tonight? Yeah, she's streaming Silent Hill 2. She's finishing it tonight actually. She's fighting she's going through the hotel tonight and hopefully finishing it. So many spoilers today for this game or something else?
Brace yourselves. Careful, Maya.
Maya. That's better.
I'm just nuking everything. Works too good. I've broken the many people have broken the game. That's nothing new. You know what? I'm gonna let these dudes live if I can. I'm just gonna grab the item.
Nice.
They don't need to die.
Almost there.
Maya.
Let's go. Great.
Maybe I should continue. Maybe I should continue. Continue what? Forever, forever. The boy has gone silent. Use button Dead Cells and Nightmare Reaper. GOG sales for the win. Hey, Dead Cells, good game. Never finished it myself though. I never really finished many those kind of games actually. I'm bad at that. Like roguelikes, I'll like them and I still won't even ever finish them. You're plowing through this dungeon like it's Valentine's Day. Good work. Hey, is this the dungeon X supposed to be tough, or am I just that, or am I reading that wrong? It doesn't seem like it is.
Great.
Good stuff.
Oh, one final merchant, huh? For all the mess that's happened, I'm the only one curious enough to make the journey here, but this place is sad. Let's see. One AP on stance switch. If stanceless, base attack switch at defensive stance. I don't really need any of this. I'll buy these. We'll fight the merchant. Full strength. 3% increased damage on full health. There's someone in chat. Plowed. Nice job. Hey, good job on the plowing. What are you planting?
Papa is somewhere
Tomatoes?
past the gardens.
Corn? You know what? Just do more damage. Hold on with the rest of those in case I was like load up my L with more of them. Everything in Monaco, do it? Nah, he's not my damage dealer right now.
Well, that will help.
Monaco's still wearing a tux. You're right, I should change that all then. He's gotta look natural. They didn't really make that many clothes for him, did they?
I can't sustain the expedition as much longer.
Matt, we need to defeat them fast.
I'm fighting that one. Okay, you guys aren't worth it. It's another color of luminous.
Your father's been extra inspired.
A most enticing challenge.
A storm is coming.
Look out.
I'm ready.
They know who to target. They know who the biggest threat here is.
Here's your card.
Why does everyone have blackface now? They're not, that's just called inverted. Also, maybe because they're Europeans, they don't understand that's offensive. That would have killed it, but he has all his shields up.
Take cover. Careful now.
Not my number yet.
Finally gonna use this.
Meet your Look out! I'm ready. Brace yourselves.
That spills some ink.
Or never.
Dead. Faster than strong. Always play twice in a row, but deal 50% less damage. Nah, not worth it. At least not for my build currently. Made by former Ubisoft devs. Yep, they were bored at Ubisoft. They were sick of making, you know, their open world games. So like, let's make our own shit. And it's pretty good.
Papa's over there. And the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
Doing what needs to be done. What can I do anymore? For my sake and theirs. Boy has gone silent. But that's the final boss up there, huh? Need to spend any of those points. Alright, we'll redo my pictos real quick. What do I want? Healing break, charging tent, healing parry. 3% health on a parry. Let's get something else. Exhausting power. Gives increased damage if exhausted. Yeah. 4% increased damage on full health. Let's try that one out. Loon or Siel? Loon. Healing tint also apply shell. 500% health once per battle. I feel like I should just get more burn and like everything else damage on her. Only AP on that. Dead energy. Kill 3 AP. Don't really need that one. Shit, that's not what I wanted. Rush. Weakness gain. Increased damage until a hit is taken. That could be good. $25% mid damage, but 20%. You know, not so good. Power attack and every damage dealt. Try to consume 1 AP. If successful, increase damage by 20%. Counter 1. Yeah. This is not a good choice. I need something higher level. Give me better stats. There we go. Now she's protected. Now we'll add them over here. What do we need? Tactic shots. Shell on free. Aim shot. Don't need that. Good. Now I'll keep it. Powerful and rewarding mark. 2 AP on dealing damage on a marked target once per turn. No one in this current party really does marking. Apply powerful 3 turns when revive. Power attack. Longer shell. Immaculate. Healing counter. Yes. Healing parry. Yes. Do you love all your children equally? Well, I have none, but I would, yes. Energizing start. Need more parry. Need more of that. More AP. Need to also apply the double burn. But I need 30 points. So we just need Mael to do a ton of damage. That's all we need. Critical burn, dodger, death bomb, power intent. Critical break, 20% break damage on critical hits. Combo attack 1, cleansing 10, burning shots, and then breaking counter. Breaking attack, base attack can break. Auto powerful. I'm going to counter 3, I'm going to counter 1. Attack light steal. Make someone break a bit quicker. Might need that. Last stand critical. 1% critical when fighting alone. Marking heal. I don't really know what else I want to use on her. Might as well leave that on. What about you? What do you got to put on? Auto shell. Three burn stacks and break it target. Yeah. I'll just make him LA. Just give him like shells. That'll do. Does burn count as a status effect in this game? I'm assuming it does. So that might be really good. Burning shots, burning death. Jump. Increase damage until he does receive healing counter. Yeah, counter attack. Don't need that. And you, my friend, what are you getting? Whatever. We'll try that. We'll go with this. What exactly is ray tracing? It's simulating light rays bouncing around an environment, so it's more realistic lighting. Alright, let's see this final boss fight. Actual longest fan fiction is the Loud House revamp. It's more than 31 million words and was published from 2017 to 2024. I don't know to say it's the best. I can't imagine anyone has ever read it except for the person who wrote it. What even is that? What is the Loud House? I'm not even familiar with this thing. It's like spent so much time on. I came from this way. Oh shit, you're right. Wait, what? It's back. How's it back? That's not cool, game. You can't just respawn that shit. Fuck. Now I gotta fight it again because I can't get past it. Whatever.
Finesse and grace. Thanks. On me.
Danger! A storm is coming.
On me.
going much further this time.
Meet your reckoning.
No, let's not fuck this up and go the wrong way. Remember, I gotta head toward the Eiffel Tower. Balloon ability is seriously OP. Yup, it's pretty good. And I got it set up so it's like a really, it's normally a little bit more difficult to put on since you had to have one color of all 4 stains, but my setup is just kicking ass. So should I upgrade weapons any? Like, I'm not even really using base attack very much, so I'm not even sure if it's necessary. Mainly it's about having them at level 20. So I'm gonna do a little bit of that. You might need though that. Thiel turn and damage ability is GOAT. Yup. Pretty damn good. There we go. Now it's at level 20. She now gets Shell, Powerful, and Sun when she's going through her stuff. Alright, this way. This is like the Jack fight almost, whereas us coming to fight our dad. Only he's French. Chad, do you realize this entire plot is just someone really wants to, like, delete an image off the hard drive? And the image is fighting back to not be deleted? You with a woman? You can't even turn 33. He's like, I gotta get this shit off my computer. It's taking up too much space.
Papa?
Alicia.
Please. I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is. How deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into. I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
It doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Then don't.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices. We do what we must.
Grief often blinds us, and we make choices we can never take back.
You grieve for 2.
I grieve for many.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children. But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't. I couldn't. Faso died because of me.
You know what?
How do I get from that
The
to
dirtiness
joy?
is a little bit too much in this game. Like every cutscene, they're just caked in filth.
Child, it will get better, I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth. And it changes nothing. You can hate me. But that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you. Especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5.
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too!
Do the painters not have an on-call therapist or something? This is just art therapy, actually, when you think about it.
I said, enough.
Alright, let's get it done. You can't even paint a stick figure. Ooh. Well, that ruined a little bit of my combo.
Sorry I failed.
Finesse and grace.
No physical damage. One hit. Switch to the virtual stance. Target is burning. Someone's a black hole.
Let us stain them. Better.
Here's your card.
Okay.
Hey, brace yourselves.
Okay, she's dead.
Now is our
Whatever, I'm still doing this move. Shit, he's not burning anymore.
Here. Danger! Let the ink flow. You've got work to do.
Your fate is sealed. Blades. On me.
Summons the Axons.
We must accept things as they are, not how we want them to be. What would Verso have wanted? Truly.
The elements dance.
Well, my stain thing is messed up now. Yo, what is up? What is up with you?
Danger!
When did you become so stubborn?
Isn't there supposed to be 3 axons? How you doing, Rampage? Ow. Alright, Twilight Dance time. Could've got elemental
Stop
tricks for the
this
Saints. I like my combo
insanity.
better.
It's time to go home.
I do love a challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
Fuck. He keeps regenerating.
Maybe we focus on the axons first.
She can't.
Mom here?
Mama.
Maman.
You're going to kill yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
Ultimate move, calling your mom while fighting your dad.
Careful now.
Just in there, canvas.
You're selfish, Aline!
Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. What did that do?
Cover.
He's getting a bit of revenge for that last attack on it.
A storm is coming.
Eat the nuke.
Meet your reckoning.
On gas!
was not good.
You got smiles today.
The dance begins.
Let the ink flow.
Rooney, watch out!
Get.
Let's play.
The elements dance. The elements dance. Meet your reckoning.
I'd say that was good damage. He's styling on you. I mean, what do you call that? Oh, okay. He's got the soundtrack on his side.
Ali, look at Alicia. She can't be here. Ali, it's supposed to be you and me. Not you against me.
Go home, Renoir. Go paint something else.
Why am I the only one who sees this?
This will help.
Hey, two of them survived. Okay, she needs to heal up.
On me.
The expedition's not over.
Here's your card.
Blades shut.
Revenge. Yeah, revenge is good here. This might actually kill him. If he's fully got third one though. Nope, close though.
Brace yourselves. Now's our chance. The expedition's not over.
Iron bit. Fitting. Unleashing his power again.
Put aside the canvas. It's killing you both.
Not this time.
Why does Renoir have the coolest thing? He's the final boss. You always get the coolest soundtrack song. You've been assassin created, bitch.
Ironic. Your mother was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas. She taught me how to safely use our gift. How to soar without flying too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation. And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price. Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This is not a game. You think you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind? This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Clair fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost. Verso's death broke us. Want it to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. I can't lose them either. I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
Papa, I don't want to lose
When's you
you
Yevon gonna
either.
show up?
I'm not leaving you forever.
Jack didn't need all this stuff to you'll get on with it.
I want to trust you, but
You can.
keep the light on for you. I hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
Verso.
I'm sorry.
What? He can do that? Seven seconds till the end cloud. Every RPG got in with like with the space paint scene only. This is like the oil painting in space. Time to stop painting. Did Sephiroth do this? He always did it.
Hi. You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
That's... You shouldn't be able to be here.
Mamon's gift.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are. Not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
He saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my El. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso, to live. Out there I merely exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa!
It's time to stop painting.
Verso! Papa also said, hold on to each other.
Old friend, you've traveled miles.
sorry.
Decide the fate of the canvas. Fight it. Okay, if you fight as Mael, you'll end up saving the canvas. If you fight as Versa, you destroy it, probably. So your ending just comes down to this instead of stuff you do earlier in the game. You know what? Look, I'm thinking Mael. Thinking of Mael. Choose your destiny. Mainly because I don't like fighting as Verso, and he'll get his ass kicked here. You can load from this point again to see both. Well, let's fight as Mael then. So we are getting the Yu Yevon fight, basically.
On me. Verso, stop! You can't just decide this for everyone!
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other.
Chat, was Double Dragon the first game to ever do this? Like you gotta like kill the final boss is like your partner for the entire game. I don't remember him having that much fight, health. Barely scratched me. Nope. Breeds of Rage, no Double Dragon. You had like your co-op buddy, the Bill and whatever his name. Yeah, you had to fight each other at the end because one of them turns out to be the villain.
Please. Thank you. Stop him from painting.
Don't say that. Please, don't say that.
Please, listen to me. Only you can do this. You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me.
So...
Please. I don't want this life.
Stop saying that.
I don't want this life. I don't want this life.
I just wanted to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us. Please. Bro. Please.
I don't want this life. Help me. Help me.
We're losing 2 main characters in a row. Double Dragon was the actual first one to do it. When they die, do they say we really die? I'd like to think so. Or they're thinking it. You need to check out both endings.
If you could grow old, would you find a reason to smile?
Double Dragon, so I was right. Now, I'm surprised Google even like, well, I guess the AI is saying that. Thank you guys for, confirming my intelligence. Why'd the Eiffel Tower go to shit? Because of a fracture that happened that, like, kind of warped this painted world. I want Eve from Parasite Eve to come out and just set them all on fire. I am a dark, I have very dark thoughts, Chad. I want to mix and match the darkest moments of my favorite video games. Gustav, you know what? You had an entire like combat tree I didn't even get to like unlock. What's up with that? Mazel tov? Hey, Mazel tov is done. Daredevil returns. No lines though, I've noticed. Bring back her brother inside the painting. Or 3 aspect, or they've been doing that throughout the game actually. It's very a French cinema thing. You know what was missing that Verso never once said? This is your last expedition, Clair Obscur. just to call back to the ending of Final Fantasy 16. I believe I paid for these seats. He's not even playing. And he cleared Obscur all over. Oh. Play us off, Verso. What, she's like forced him to play? Like, you will fucking play that piano, goddammit. You know what, sad to fall interactive? Yeah, new studio to watch. Good job. So was that the good ending? I don't know. We're gonna like reload and do the other ending. Keeping the fantasy going at the cost of her own life. Her final fantasy, you might say. Also, Chef Breccia, thank you for the $10 super chat. Dartigan, Nista, Pos la Muerte, Ding. La Muerte. Thank you for the $10. You can't replay the final battle, but definitely watch Verso's ending. Do I have to do the entire fight over with Renoir as well? Or is it just like with, what's his face? We can watch the credits on the second playthrough, second ending. He isn't there. You can reload 1 or 2 saves ago and it'll take you before the choice. Okay. More credits? I just skipped them. We can't become a Final Fantasy. Is that what you think? Any end credit stuff? Here, let's see what happens. I only have this one save I can load, by the way. We'll see where this loads me in at. Well, we ain't doing that all over again. Well, so let me go to like load. Let me load the previous. Yeah, I don't have like a load option. It's got continue. Go previous. Okay. What time is it? 11. Assuming 11:39 would be the choice. Nope, that is not. Maybe this one? They're all the same. Okay, going back further is gonna like take me further back. I'm gonna get me at the choice thing. I think this is back here. Hell, fuck it, I'll try the last one. Oh, that's here. Yeah, I don't think I have it yet. I'll try this one. Yeah, they're all just right here. $41.42? I don't have a $41.42. I know it's on YouTube channel. I'm very well aware of that. Yeah, none of these are like at the place. You keep skipping. I'm going down a list here. Here we are, finally. All right. What happens if you lose this fight, though?
Here we go.
Russo, stop! You can't just decide this for everyone!
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other. Here we go.
What about Lune and Ciel and Minoko? What
Like the character I made the strongest. Potentially she is the
Seal
strongest
was
person in
right.
this world now as a paintress.
Grief blinds us. All you see are walls. This will hurt.
Here we go. Fuck you for having an opinion. What is it, Doctor? You don't like this game? Hey, you don't have to like the game. I only care if you like the stream, honestly.
Don't do this. Don't leave me again.
What's the political commentary in this game? I mean, you can make. Well, hold on, let me say it. Let them talk.
You've got this.
Nothing modern or contemporary. If that's what you're wondering.
You'll never have to suffer.
More about
like
themes
you
on
do.
death and acceptance and like grieving.
You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Dream ain't that bad. I'll take that. Everybody chill out over there, right? Chill. Chill. People can like the game, dislike the game. It doesn't matter. Everyone's welcome.
I will miss you guys.
She don't look too happy. All the romance ended up useless? Well, I mean, makes sense, honestly.
It's okay. It's over. Versa.
They got genocided. Technically, they weren't real. So $5 from Hassan. Remember, everyone hating a game is not a personal attack on you. Exactly. If I could learn to live with that and people thinking I'm attacking them because I make fun of a game they like, you can too. And you go foof. Didn't you say real fake was subjective earlier in the stream? Yep, but until they actually go into that in detail, that's just my fan theory. I mean, they seem pretty real to you if you're inside the painting, I assume.
Miroir du temps, nos histoires s'alignent. Dans le
Oh,
creux
did my
de
mom
nos
die?
mains,
Or they had
deux
Verso's grave?
mondes se dessinent. L'un peint de rêve,
No, looks like it's Verso's grave.
où le chagrin s'efface.
You love Spec Ops line, you don't hate me for your very harsh opinions on it. Well, thank you.
Où notre deuil prend place.
This ending is basically like the entire final battle was pointless since we just let the canvas get destroyed anyways. Always done by someone else's hand. I think of the game's protagonist, it works pretty well for what they're going for, I think. And his lines are well done, since it's hey, look at the actor they got for it.
Dans l'étreinte du destin, les liens restent éternels dans le dessin. Toile vierge, horizon lointain, peignons ensemble les couleurs de demain.
Do you like the ending, this ending more? Fucking need it. Let's not make a competition out of it. This ending is more fitting. The mood is better, I think, than just her for some reason decide I'm gonna enslave my brother to my will.
Trace la route d'une vie. Au lendemain.
You didn't mean to put that in all caps. You know what? Just accept it. Sometimes life chooses caps lock for you. Like it wants that message in particular to be loud and powerful. Only kidding, because chat wanted me to on a pike. They were not wanting you on a pike. They were just discussing things. Someone disagreeing with you on your opinion is perfectly valid here. Hey, I'll let everyone disagree with me. I encourage it even. And we all need to learn to be accepting of other people shitting on us. You can invite it. Like, come on, shit on me. It's fun. Told us to stop, Dart, and I have never told anyone to stop shitting on me. Thing is, I will shit back though. Like you point that ass at me, I'm turning around and pointing mine at yours. I'm a defensive shitter. Sounds like a fetish. I'm just using it as a metaphor. All the friends we made along the way. There we go. So there are only 2 endings to this game. So what are your final thoughts? You know what? I'm glad this game was made. Ended up being good. I was compelled. I was interested the first time I saw a trailer for it, and I'm glad it played out well. My biggest clap for it, loudest clap, is that the game does not feel like just slop. We get so much slop these days that it's like it buries so much other shit. So rising to the top of the slop and, you know, getting noticed is actually very difficult to do. So congratulations on, you know, being anti-slop. And also only charging $50 for this experience. I think that's actually the key. They charged $50 for this game. They could have gotten away with 60 or 70. And people would have been fine with that, I think, because it, you know, it is a good game. People would not have felt like they got ripped off for 60 or 70 for this one, I feel. I'm going to say the thing again, that it does feel like a revitalized turn-based for a lot of people. I realize there's still lots of turn-based games coming out of Japan. I'm not blind to that. But a lot of people in the West weren't playing them so much. It had kind of like died off outside of Japan a lot in recent years. So much so that Square Enix didn't even like think they could make turn-based Final Fantasy games anymore. So they like abandoned that for like action games. So seeing one prove that to be wrong by making an actual Western turn-based kind of JRPG and having it succeed so much is nice to see. I like seeing like moneyed executives who think they know every fucking thing have to eat some really fucking bad tasting crow. That's always fun and enjoyable, and I think we can all get behind the eating of the crow, a big old plate of it, for company execs who think they know shit. Production-wise, yeah, damn, music was banging, characters were well done, graphics look good. I got no real serious complaints other than the UI in the game, because they really need a new UI designer. That was fiddly as fuck and confusing at times. The plot did get a little confusing after the big moment came. It did take some time to wrap my head around all that. I'm not entirely sold on it, but it works. Especially for the themes they went for. All the voids will always be filled if there's a demand. Wish turn-based didn't need to be revitalized, but you're right. I mean, hey, I'm sure this game's gonna get a sequel if they're already like purchasing the rights for a movie. They'll probably make another Clair Obscur game. Who knows? Maybe it'll be about the writers or the developers. Which ending did you like more? I actually like the Verso's ending more for it just felt proper. Oh wait, we're getting fucking bangers right now. Like Mael's ending felt kind of weird that she would just go in that direction. Like, yeah, I'm gonna like use my painter powers, like enslave my brother and make him play the piano. Kind of weird. So OST, yeah, the guy who made this OST, this will not be his only game, I don't think, after his first big success like this. Right, this being your first OST, that is quite the bragging right. Not access my old Discord account. I did make a new account on my replacement phone. Might be able to access Twitch. Not sure if I can send you the link to the Trenchies there or not. You know, I'll just make a note of it on my phone. Trenchies. Just to take a look at it. Did you care about the family baggage? Yeah, I'm down with that. I didn't have an issue with any of it. It just took a while to understand all of it because it's just the way it's presented. Alright, I made a note about Trenchies to look at it. I'm not sure if I'll enjoy it or I'll play it or I'll buy it even, but I'll look at it. Did you find the messages about Expedition 60? Yes, I did find that one. They like to get naked and get muscular, and they're basically pillar men from JoJo. And I appreciate that. Everyone, you're hey, Alan, you have a good night, man. And the other characters in the party means Jack Squat. I don't know. I feel like they were all done pretty well. Ending felt a little rushed, not gonna lie. I didn't really get a rush feeling from it. Nothing in the game actually felt rushed to me. Verso's ending is about moving on and accepting the loss. I will say this about Verso's ending. Why did he care so much about stopping Renoir if he was just going to do the same thing? Like, why did we, like, he could have just, like, okay, like, thrown the fight and let Renoir win, because he just does the same thing. So, that was a little bit, what was the point? Am I going to do everything wrong with this game? It's up for vote if you saw my Assassin's Creed Shadows video against Doom, so which means Doom is likely going to win, if we're being honest here. But I'm hopefully able to play Doom tomorrow. I was going to play it tonight, but it just wouldn't unlock for me. But maybe that'll be different for tomorrow night. I mean, in regards to the ending, since no one has a say in getting wiped out and losing their world, I mean, it kind of fits the theme in that they are, like, in this, like, simulated, like, painting world where they don't have, like, the agency to decide that. So they are at the whims of their painter, or in this case. It's supposed to unlock in a day. It's supposed to unlock for me tonight, but it didn't. Trenches, what they dug to hide in World War II to avoid bullets. Yeah, I know what trenches are. A horror survival game. Yeah, I think I've seen it before, actually. Verso changed his mind seeing his mother after the Renoir fight. The camera focus. Yeah, I did notice that. You might be right, actually. God matters more than the mortals. If God exists, then yes. Final image of the Verso ending is Mael totally alone other than her dad. I don't think she has a good support network. I mean, the family seems like it's still kind of busted. Doom the Dark Ages is currently having a lot of issues. I think the idea was the painting was going to come to an end regardless, but Mael was merely going to prolong the suffering but sacrificing herself. I mean, obviously, eventually she would die and the painting would be destroyed anyways. So she's just buying them time. Talk to Bethesda, they say fix the issue so you can play the... Oh, well, hopefully I can play tomorrow then. You think you would enjoy it more in a second playthrough? I never enjoy any game as much on the second playthrough because I already know what's going to happen. I can still enjoy it, but I never like get a same thrill out of it. I'm halfway through my second playthrough and I'm pretty neat how much foreshadowing they do throughout the whole game. You do sometimes notice things that they do that correctly, which can be fun. Let's FF9. I mean, I still never enjoyed FF9 as much as my first playthrough of it, where I stayed up for like basically 4 nights in a row playing it, you know, and beating the entire game in just 4 days. I've never done that for any other game. Production dog. Oh wait, Monaco was a production dog, huh? Huh, interesting. Still my first playthrough at 30 through on Act 2. I hope you're enjoying it, man. It's a very good game. Font software. Honestly, probably the best use of Unreal Engine 5 I've come across as well, by the way. That's a, you know, Unreal Engine 5 gets shit on a lot because of, like, performance issues. This one worked really well. I wonder what the DLC of this game is going to be like. I'm assuming it'd be like controlling one of the previous expeditions. Because I don't see how you could add to this current story. Well, there we go. Seen both endings, chat. So, chat, what'd you think? You've heard my opinion of it. What's yours? I want to know. Did it turn you on to like, I want to play this game? Because a lot of people seem to be into it. Or like, you know, of that opinion. By the way, I'm going to send you guys over to my girlfriend, Lucky, who's currently finishing up Silent Hill 2 Remake tonight. So you guys will enjoy it. I've been hearing her having a good time in there while I've been finishing this game. This game deserves a 9.7. Yeah, this game definitely will be, you know, nominated for Game of the Year, I think. It may even win it, who knows. I mean, its big competition now is like, what, Death Stranding 2, Doom, and whatever else comes out this year. Overall good experience, somewhat mixed with the ending. Feels like FF and yeah, this feels like a, I mean, I hope this encourages that final Square Enix to actually make a turn-based RPG again. I like to see that. If they're not doing that with FF9 Remake. But chat, I'll be streaming again tomorrow, hopefully Doom. So come here and check that out. If you haven't, you know, subscribed to me on YouTube, please do that. And you can follow me on Twitch if you prefer to watch me there. I've got Discord and I've got Patreon where you can watch exclusive content you can't get anywhere else. So give all that a look-see. Before I go though, thank you for super chats tonight, and thank you for subs and gift subs and bits. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'm tired. It's like past midnight for me. You guys go spread the love with Charmsy. Hopefully she'll need it. She's playing a game at Terrorizer, so you get a lot of good reactions. So here you go. I'm going to post the link to Lucky's Twitch channel and YouTube as well. And no, can't really raid over there yet. Here you go, YouTubers. Here's a Lucky stream if you want to watch it. Give her some love. Give her a subscription on YouTube or follow her on Twitch, whichever it is for you. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys go have fun with Lucky or whoever you want to watch, whatever you got planned. And I'll see you then. Peace, everybody.